Hey, Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com. Today we're going to talk about 4 things that turn your goals into reality. 4 things that turn your goals into reality. As a matter of fact, these 4 things will take goals out of your actual vocabulary and just be reality. 4 things for your reality because your results will be your reality. And you're focused on building a business and something that is of value, and you have some deep reasons to do it, whether or not you are in touch with those reasons, and you're in an industry that's exploding at an incredible time in the history of literally our economy, and in this industry in general, you're in the right place at the right time. You have access to all kinds of tools. It's never been a better time to build this business. But you won't build this business unless you do these 4 things. It's just a fact, right? And remember, no, you never heard these words. I just worked at something every now and then it became successful, right? Every overnight success you've ever seen was someone that worked their butt off for a period of time, and then poof, it seemed like it was overnight, but it wasn't, right? It was a process. And so, I'm going to give you these 4 things. These came from Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect. Tremendous book. Highly recommend it. They're spot on. They're spot on. And, there are lots of things, of course, that, working your system, working your process, right? Following what I teach in the process, treating people right. But these relate back to you and what's going on in here and in here. Okay? So these are really powerful. So number 1 is whatever your goal is, right? Whatever that goal is, you need to vividly imagine it. Vividly imagine it. So that doesn't mean like you just write it on a piece of paper and stick the note up on your refrigerator, on your car, all these different places so you can see it. I'm going to make $10,000 a month, or I'm going to, live on the beach. Don't do that. That's not enough. Vividly imagining it is to deeply reflect and experience it in your mind, right? What does it feel like? What does it feel like to get that check? What does it feel like to be sitting on the deck of that home looking out? What does it smell like, right? How do you feel in that moment? That's vividly imagining. You have this wonderful thing called a brain, right? And this brain has so much power in it and so much ability. You can vividly imagine anything, and you should. So vividly imagine what it's like accomplishing that goal, because that's bringing it into life. It's giving it life for you. It's making it real even before it is. So that's the first one. The second is ardent desire. Ardent desire is like, I gotta. That's what that ardent desire is like. I gotta kind of feeling. And so this has to do really with getting a little deeper, right? So that house on the beach, that $10,000 check, or whatever that thing is. I don't mean to give you goals. I'm just using those as some examples. I'm not driven by either one of those things personally. I'm driven by other stuff, but you have to know what that really means to you. What does that really mean? What is the deep, deep thing that serves? Because that, my friends, is what will do it for you. A home on a beach, that's just wood and materials, right, in a location. A $10,000 check, that's just money, right? Those things are surface. Surface things will never drive you. Never. They sound good. They might be exciting for a day, but they are not the deep, intrinsic driver. Those things are called extrinsic drivers. Extrinsic drivers, they're just representations. They're the thing that you know, right? Okay, that's the thing that tells. It's the thing you can measure, right? The thing that it's what's down here that matters. So you've got to get really, really deep on why it is that you want it. Why is that important to you? What does that mean for you? What does that change for you? How does that really change your experience in life and allow you to participate in a way that is more meaningful for you, that is the kind of stuff you've got to dig down, because that's where true desire comes from. That's where running through walls comes from. Not, I'm going to run through a wall for $10,000. You won't do that, right? But you'll run through a wall for something much deeper. The third thing is sincerely believe. This one you might on the surface have a little challenge with, right? I mean, especially building a network marketing business, right? Because the fruit of a network marketing business has not been exampled for us in our youth, right? You didn't grow up in households around people in your community who did this, more than likely, right? And so to sincerely believe that you'd be able to create a situation where, heck, even if you were just replacing your income so you could be home and you could do other things that you'd like to do and do things on your own time, people forget about that, right? There's too much hype out there about the big money, which is possible, but most people don't really want that. They might think they want that, but that's not actually what they want, because they haven't done the other one, the ardent desire. They haven't really gotten deep enough to get that. Some people do, but most people don't. And so getting the sincere thing to believe in is a little bit hard. And so you have to grow this, right? So just remember that a belief is a thought that you continue to think, right? It's a thought you continue to think. Doesn't mean it's true. So if you have a negative belief, doesn't make it true. And if you have a positive belief, doesn't make it true. You make it true through how you act, right? And so you grow this. Your belief grows. All you have to understand day to day is the belief and understanding that you can take a step. Because you can take a step every day, and you can. What's a step? Making success inevitable is what? Making a number of contacts a day, right? In today's society, it's easy to reach out to 10 people a day. It's so easy. It could take you 20 minutes, right? So making a contacts every day and developing yourself every day, that's how you make success inevitable for you. And each step you take, you don't need to believe in the 1,000th step yet. That's not necessary for you. You only have to believe in that first step, which you can physically take right now. You're capable of taking that step. So you take that step, because that's how you grow your belief. Really, really simple. And then the last one is you enthusiastically act, right? And the more you grow your belief, trust me, the more your enthusiasm is going to go up, especially in this pathway, right? Vividly imagining, that's good. Ardently desiring, get it up in your heart, yeah, that's good. Begin to grow your belief, that's good. You're going to be enthusiastic, right? And when you're enthusiastic, that's attractive. That is attractive because, first of all, it's enthusiastically act. That's doing, right? So when you're doing, you're growing your belief. You're fueling your desire, right? You're doing, that's helpful. But when you're enthusiastic in the doing, you start to attract people, right? That's John Wesley, the founder of the Methodist movement, said, catch on fire from enthusiasm and people will come from miles around to watch you burn. He didn't say catch on fire from hype. He said catch on fire from enthusiasm. So that is the fourth one. Enthusiastically take action. People are attracted to enthusiasm. Most people around you are not enthusiastic in their day-to-day life. So I hope that is helpful. The four things: vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe, enthusiastically act, right? So those four, you can do those. You can do those. That's going to make a big difference for you. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you have not gotten my 27 scripts that work to help you consistently sponsor people in your business, go to toddbury.com, put your name and email in, and get your free audio download. If you need some coaching or training, feel free to reach out to me and we can talk about that. So hope this was helpful. Have a great rest of your day.